So I'm here to talk about my brand new book out last week, which is The House of Boleyn, all about the rise and fall of Tudor England's most famous family. I hope that my book, and indeed my talk, will show the Boleyns as they really were. They were this world-famous family, and yet so many myths have risen about them, and in particular about Thomas Boleyn and Anne, how they manoeuvred the king into position. They were scheming, they were plotting. In fact, I found a much more sympathetic version of the Boleyns than that, so hopefully the audience will agree with me. We know the famous one, Anne Boleyn, and perhaps her father and sister Mary, but actually as well there was her grandmother, Lady Margaret, her mother Elizabeth. So many more characters to discover, and also, intriguingly, I found out some very interesting material about Anne and Henry VIII's courtship, and that all was not quite as it appeared. You'll probably have to read the book, but what I discovered rather convinced me that Henry VIII was not the man who held Anne's heart, and that she bestowed it elsewhere. Writing is quite a solitary profession. I spend a lot of my time in my study at home or in libraries. So for me, it's an absolute joy, once a book has come out, to get out and about and give talks, meet people who are interested in history or literature, and also see beautiful places like here on Guernsey. So this is the fun part for me. Reading has always been a huge part of my life. From as young as I can remember, I used to go to my local village library, and it would be the happiest hour or two of my week, just sitting there devouring the latest books from the children's fiction shelves usually, and it stayed with me throughout my life, and it's now something I share with my daughter, and that I still obviously do myself for pleasure. I read a lot for work, but I also read for pleasure too, so it's a huge part of my life.